Badoosh. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Dag is late, and also early at the same time, depending on if you are indeed in a place that has recently gone through daylight savings. Greetings and salutations, everyone. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead as a Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition, Curse of the Crimson Throne. My name is Michael, and yeah, we're doing this. We're a little bit behind, so I'm going to zip through the introductions. First of all, for those of you who don't know what we're doing, we are playing a tabletop role-playing game, a game in which I, the narrator, the storyteller, tell the tale that unfolds before you while playing out the roles of the NPCs, the obstacles, the challenges, and dole out the consequences, as well as arbitrate the rules of the game. Behold my players, these wonderful protagonists of my story, who through their own imaginations, wits, wile, and power will try to overcome everything that happens and emerge victorious as the heroes of the various realms. Now, joining me today are my Patreons who support my channel and help me keep the lights on here. Say hello to the lovely folks in the chat space.
Hello.
No.
Hi. So as you can see, we are at half table today. We've had a series of cancellations, but that is okay. We wish all of our players the best. Marcus, of course, returning for the first time after a few weeks hiatus. And I'm not going to joke. Literally, the only reason I'm running a game today is because I was like, Marcus missed out on so many of them. I can't miss out on the next one. And the next encounter is very Marcus character orientated. So I was like, you know what? Let's do this. Let's make this happen. So I've worked. This is one of the reasons why I was late. I was working on stuff to convert things, so I don't wipe my party out after their last big encounter against a giant lion. Yeah, big lion. Rawr. And now Agnes, the Lion Slayer.
Kinda. I did some damage to it. I don't think I actually slew it, but
Oh, you ripped out
No,
its tooth.
I remember Agnes killing it. I
No,
was
I think-
listening.
I thought Rykon killed it in the end. Well, anyway.
But didn't
doesn't
we
matter.
all kill the lion in the end?
Yeah, as a group effort. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. See, that's all it comes
Definitely.
down to. It's a group effort. All right. Now, guys, before we start off, we have some people to thank, and that is, of course, our sponsors. Starting off with Hero Forge for the artworks you can see on stream here. These artworks are made using a 3D model maker that allows you to not only create these really, really artistic images, but also create your own little minis that you can take at home. Look at that, how pretty! Yeah, absolutely love it. So yeah, go check out Hero Forge now. Go, get your hands on your own minis. They're freaking awesome. Then we have Sirenscape for the wonderful sound effects that you will hear over the course of today's game, such as the sounds of a dramatic revelation. I don't know if anyone heard that. Let's try that again. Wait, no, they should have heard. No, wait, what? Hold on. Oh, that's coming through the wrong speakers, and I don't know why. Okay, we might have some audio. Oh, wait, no, here we go. Oh, there's a new speaker setting.
Oh, certain of my Twitch sounds just decide to come through my speaker instead of the correct, but only some of them. And I'm like, why are only some of you coming through this speaker and the others coming through the other speaker? I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Ah, there we go. Okay, I fixed it. Nice. There it is. Cool. So yeah, Sirenscape, wonderful sound effects, makes your scenes really, really cool. They can make it eerie.
We still can't hear that.
Oh, sorry. I should give you that. I should do that
Yeah.
too, huh? I'll
The
get
silence
it.
was very
I'm
spooky though.
imagining your
Very. It
voice.
was an
All right,
eerie silence.
let me try it again. Let me try it again, okay? All right, all of a sudden you turn around the corner and there's a clown with a balloon.
A stabbing.
Da, 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 da. There you go. Cool. Or opening a secret hatch. Ooh. So yeah, elevate the immersion in your game.
Will not stay a secret for long.
No, that's true. So elevate the immersion in your game with Sirenscape, because yeah, it's a lot of fun. And then lastly, Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice that allows us to do all the heavy lifting on all of our cool games. There is also some new stuff to enjoy with Fantasy Grounds. I'm going to give you a sneak preview at the risk of completely fucking up everything on my end of things. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe I can. No, I can't. That's fine. Let's give it a go. Okay. Pray for me. Pray for Dag. Here we go. So a new feature that they now have in Fantasy Grounds, which also bodes very well for what they're going to be working on, is... I want to share this with you. Okay. All right. Now just behave here. There is now a 3D... Oh God. There we go. A 3D... I don't even know how you describe it. 3D tabletop mode for Fantasy Grounds.
Oh, that's neat.
Is that why I can't pin the map as a background anymore?
Yeah, there you go. And so now we can see different dynamic views and stuff like that. It's very cute. Yeah, it is very cute. So I haven't played around with this. We're gonna try some stuff today, see how it goes. But yeah. So do you guys see that view on your screen?
I don't see anything.
I do
'cause
No,
not.
I just see black.
My computer's just chugging along right now.
Oh, how do I? Hold on. Player view. Okay, player view is black. Unlock your movement tokens. I also don't know how to so let's go. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Because you used to be able to pin the map to your background.
Yeah, but I also don't know how to open up my options so that I can do other things. Oh, there it is. Okay, I got it. Aha. Okay, I'm saved. Okay. Sorry everyone. Like I said, it's a new mode, but this is cool. Like for me, this bodes very, very well because it means that there's going to be a bunch of unlocked stuff coming up in the near future. I'm also
Oh,
gonna
per
give...
player. Okay.
Okay.
Does it depend on tier level as well? Or...
Schooly Eye. Do you have to pay for it? Okay, there you go. Can you guys see stuff?
I mean, I have
Oh,
the
I'm starting to see stuff,
Fantasy
but
Grounds for Light thing anyway, but yes, I
Okay.
see a bit of light. Well,
Okay, cool.
what my
Now
vision is, yeah.
Okay, so now do you see the 3D view?
Nah, it's still
Well, I
2D
think we
for
have to
me.
switch
yeah,
it
it's
on.
still 2D for myself.
View
Okay,
mode,
maybe you have to
toggle
switch it on yourself.
camera. Oh yes, up top. There's a view mode. There's a little camera view mode
Okay,
up
cool.
top.
Oh, it's a free option. Cool. Yep, it is a free option. So there you go. All right. Ah, look at the pretties.
Ah, okay.
We did it. Yay. Okay,
Guys,
anyway.
I feel weird. I don't like being 3D.
Oh, and the controls are backwards, like ups, down, downs, up.
Yeah, it's like piloting. You know, you pull
like a
them.
flight sim.
Anyway. So
That's the
Fantasy Grounds has a
background.
bunch of really cool features. This is one of the new ones we're very excited about, and I'm going to be exploring it from time to time and wasting everyone's time on stream. All right. Now, the characters who are here. Holly, Quinn, and Dante. These people are not with us today, and that is because there are two entranceways into the Thrall Keeper's temple, and Holly, Quinn, and Dante are going to be going one way in order to complete the trial, and Patrick, Agnes, and Mercutio are going to be sent the opposite way, along with two of the Shoanti tribesmen who will be observing their progress, which is Ahalak and Hagrev. What else do I need?
Can I have my rest and heals? Because I never got mine last session.
Oh yeah, no, we'll get there. I'm just explaining where people are.
I'm just worried.
Why is there two of me?
Shush.
I mean, you know,
There we
double
go.
your pleasure, double your fun.
Yeah. I'm not done with my intro yet. I'm just explaining things as I'm going because I'm trying to get us on track. So, I'm just explaining these people so that I can tell everyone who they are, and then as I tell them who they are, I'll tell you who you are. We're in introductions. But yes, you can have your rest. Ooh, look at me. I was eaten by a lion. I need health. Anyway, so playing the role of the first character who is heading to this temple is none other than Patrick, our gunslinging arcanist, played by the amazing Twiff. Who is...
Hello.
Yeah, there we go. All right, I was like, oh god, am I muted?
Slow off of mute. Yes, I am playing Patrick. I am the bastard half-elf son of a noble family who didn't realize he was a bastard or even a half-elf growing up until he was framed for murder, kicked out of wizard school, kicked out of his family, sent to the streets, sent packing, traded his aspirations for learning magic into learning how to shoot people instead. That's what he now excels at. Dabbles still a little with the magic and combining with the guns, which is why he's a spell shot gunslinger. He met up with these fellas while we, except for Agnes, who came along later, and Merc, who came along later, while we were hunting down Gadra Lamb. We stuck together, ridding the city of evil, plague, and now we're trying to rid it of its evil, possibly dragon possessed, maybe undead, we're not sure, queen.
Beautiful, well said. Next up in this particular group, we have Agnes, played by Laura Bones.
Hello, yes, indeed, Agnes, who's still kind of traumatized after the lion episode from
No,
last
no, that's
week.
okay. You've had a long rest. It's fine now.
Yeah, that's all forgotten now. It's like, oh, what lion? Hey.
Sorry, we just recently had a big discussion about how apparently in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, the wounded condition, which of course exacerbates your dying condition, can be removed or healed after a 10-minute rest, whereas exhaustion, which comes from running too hard, needs a long rest of 8 hours to cure. So apparently you can have your leg torn apart and ripped asunder to a point where you are on the verge of death, and a quick nappy nap gets you fixed. Whereas, you know, a stern jog and you're out for the day.
I mean, that tracks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Seems legit.
Yeah, so Agnes is basically out here in the wilderness, trying to save the city for her daughter, and really she just wants all this over so she can get back home and finally have a date with the handsome fisherman Dan.
Yes, indeed. All right. And last but certainly not least, playing the role of Mercutio, our skeleton champion, is none other than the wonderful and amazing Marcus GM.
Oh. Yep, I'm playing Mercutio, the skeleton boy who is currently dealing with a lot of different crises at once, both trying to figure out who he really is finding out that his goddess has abandoned him, and that there's basically like a little target on his head from other paladins of Iomade, and now he doesn't know what to do. Either try to seek his goddess's forgiveness or dip into the powers of Urgathoa, who wants him for some reason, and he doesn't know if he wants to do either anymore.
There you go. All right. Now, guys, we have one last person to thank before we kick off in today's game, and that is you guys in chat. Guys, thank you so much for being here and being a part of the show. It means so much to have us, for you to be here. There are a number of ways we're going to influence you to play the game with us. Firstly, just by sitting here and watching, you have channel points that you can use at any given time. These channel points can be used to give my players insight, to inspire them, to heal them, to make me reroll. There's a bunch of cool stuff in there. Including an encounter designer in the Harrow reading. Though don't use that because my Harrow deck is outside and I'd have to run and get it. Secondly, we have our GM donations. These all go towards just keeping me alive. And we are working towards various Twitch goals. We currently have a really fun game that is currently happening, which allows us to. It's basically based off our Twitch boss thing that we did last year for Gen Con. Basically, each Patreon game is required. I say required, aiming to reach a $100 mark. If they hit the $100 mark, they do not have to face the Twitch boss as it arrives. Instead, what they can do is they can pass that boss to the next game, and either increase the difficulty or increase the number of encounters. So right now we've got, a reasonably low level encounter with a couple of mods. To Padric, Agnes, and Mercutio. Thanks to the generous donation from Schoolii today, as well as several donations that have been made pre-stream, which we'll talk about a little later. you guys have already passed this, so I'm going to ask you guys if you wish to double the encounter or increase the number of the encounter. It's not double, but it's increased the number of encounter, or make it stronger.
I think we keep playing hot potato as much as possible.
Right.
So double
But,
and give it to the next person.
Yes, basically. So do you want to
Yep.
increase the number, or do you want to make the creature stronger?
I think let's make the creature stronger.
I say
Mm.
number.
All right, Agnes, you're the tiebreaker.
No, I have no dice. No, but I don't have dice on the screen. I was looking for a real dice there, but I have no dice.
All right, done and done. We are going to increase the number of creatures, so that is another number increase. Okay.
I sit on the laptop and look for a notepad as well. I'm old.
Okay, I love it. Well, I mean, why would you ever need to, have dice in a D&D game, a Pathfinder game? It's fine. All right, and we have the first plot twist for School 8, which we'll do. So let me talk to you guys about the monetary donation. Sorry, I'm all over the place today. For $5, you can award either a Jinx point to me, which are these purple marks, or a red mark, which are these little red things, hero points, to my players and me. What you can allow these to do is hero points will allow my players to roll with advantage, petition the DM for nonsense that isn't the rules, or stave off a killing blow. Jinx points can be used to counteract a hero point, make a thing more complicated, or have the bad guys roll with advantage. For $10, I will draw from one of two decks, either the plot twist deck, like thus, or a heroic action deck. If you choose the heroic action deck, you can give a player a heroic action. That'll give them a special little powery power. And if you choose a plot twist deck, plot twist item like we have here, I will draw your choice of plot twist card. Unwelcomed Arrival for this one, for our lovely, lovely Schooly Eye. And I will then play that plot twist during the course of the game. For $20, you can give someone the coveted golden natural 20 like we have over here. They are natural 20s. They're amazing. We love them. For $50, you can increase the difficulty of a challenge, boss buffing an encounter, making a minion into a boss into a super boss, and a super boss into, okay, this is a named, unique encounter that will cause some traumatic backstory stuff. Or alternatively, you can give my players a magic item. Just saying. Right now, we have also been donated 2 boss buffs for today's session, as well as a secret menu item that will be coming into play from the previous session as well. Speaking of the secret menu item is a $100 secret menu item. And the secret menu item here is unique to Padrig. So, in one of my homebrew games, I have a gunslinger by the name of Rosenvale. He is a powerful slayer of sorts, and he has a particular weapon. The 2 weapons in question that he has are a pistol named the Ebony Jackal, and a rifle named the Ivory Hawk. Now, you'll get to choose one of these 2 weapons to possess for the $100 particular menu item. Now, the Ebony Jackal has a tracer bullet. No matter where you fire, no matter how you shoot, you will always roll as if you have rolled a 10. Flat out. You will always roll as if you have rolled a 10. With the Ivory Hawk, in the event of a critical hit, if the creature's CR is your level or less, the creature's total hit points is either reduced to half, or if it is below 25%, the creature is immediately vaporized. So effectively 3 shots and it'll kill most things.
Nice.
I based it off. Did you ever watch Stargate?
I have watched Stargate.
Yeah. Do you remember
Not
how
in
like
quite
if you
some
shot
time.
them, if you shot them with the things, you shoot them once, it stuns them. You shoot them twice, it kills them, and then you shoot them 3 times, it wipes out the body. So that's where I got that from. No one complimented me.
Alright.
It's fine. Oh, thank you. OG and OG recognized it. Everyone's like, nerd. They're like, fine. So anyway, yeah, there we go. So that is the $100 secret menu item. It is a very powerful gun. There. Okay. Okay. Let's say we kick onto this game, shall we?
Yeah.
All right.
All
Can I?
Yeah.
I don't need to labour upon the point, but can I give myself some more heals back? Because I would have cured myself before.
Oh yeah, no. I'll
You
just,
know what I mean? I would have used
look,
my
okay.
my spell slots left.
There. You happy? Full hit points.
Yes.
So stressed out.
I do get stressed out. This has become very
I
combat
know.
centric, so
I
I've become combat minded, right?
I know. It's just very fun. It's like, let me start my game before you want to heal. It's like, no, I know you, Dag. You're gonna throw me into combat and I'm gonna have so much damage. And I'm like, yeah, she's probably right. All right.
I felt the next thing I know I'll be eaten by a T-Rex.
It's true. Very true. First of
That's
all,
a little
also
more
before we
likely
start, I
than
would
you
just like to
think.
give a warm welcome to a first-time chatter, Stronghold D&D. Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Stronghold D&D sounds very much like you've got your own channel and things going. Tell us about yourself. What are you up to? What are you into? What are your highs? What are your lows? Enjoy the show. If you have any questions, ask. We're very interactive. And if you have never played Pathfinder 2nd Edition before, let us know as well. Because, again, we love giving, people tutorials in the system. Okay. Let's crack on then, shall we? Now, we return once again to the blistering heat of the Cinderlands. A land that is stretched out north in the northeastern side of the Varetian countryside, where a group of heroes are traveling alongside the native people of the Cinderlands, the Shoanti tribesmen. Their goal is to try and earn favor with the clan so that they can learn the ancient histories that is passed down from their generations. Our heroes seek information about a dragon named Kazavron, whose power and evil once wrought across this land before he was defeated by an ancient champion. His body parts were taken and used in various magical curios, one of which, the Crown of Fangs, has made its way into the possession of the Queen of Korvosa, a woman by the name of Iliosa, who has been using her power, her influence, and her machinations to slowly erode and destroy her hometown of Korvosa piece by piece. And our heroes, for their various reasons, are against this. They have lived long and hard in the city, and do not wish to see it fall to this corruption, and are working to bring it to an end once and for all. Now, the Shoanti are a very private people, and have very poor relations with the city of Korvosa, and getting any help is, well, struggles, to say the least. But if the heroes are recognized as members of the tribes, then the Shoanti will be honor-bound to help in any way they can. Our heroes had just finished dispatching Yagasthal, a giant lion spirit, one who had haunted Agnes in her ancient history, one that took her husband away from her, and now, after years, she has finally put to rest the ghosts of her past. After moving beyond the scene, having some time to rest, heal, and recuperate, we find ourselves by a small campfire. It is not long now before our group reaches the first of their trials, the Acropolis of the Thrall Keepers, wherein which our heroes must journey to its center to receive the mark of the Thrall Keeper to prove their bravery against the ancient foe of the Shoanti tribes. These Thrall Keepers once enslaved their kind, and it took much to rise up above their station and rebel. As you're gathered around the campfire, your guides, Nalmid, Shadfa, Hagriv, and Alak, gather you all to have a word. You have fought bravely against the lion this afternoon. I have spoken with the others, and I believe we owe you an explanation as to why we were not helping during this battle. We are Skull Clan. We are keepers of the dead. And the creature you fought, we call Yurgastal, which means the ghost who watches. Death follows that spirit. Where we can, we will avoid confrontation. But you have killed the ghost. There are some among us who have spoken and believe that perhaps you have invited death to travel with you as your guide. And we are concerned that upon entering the Troll Keeper's Acropolis, that you may be susceptible to the ancient and angry spirits that dwell within. So we are going to separate you. We are going to have half of you enter the Acropolis from the northern end, and the others from the south. You may discuss among yourselves who would like to, but this is how we will guide you upon the morrow.
Well, hopefully we did not show any disrespect in killing this spirit. You know, it was mostly instinctive reaction in being attacked to defend.
Do not think of it. Spirits are different from tribe to tribe. As I said, the Skull Clan has a very strong connection to death, and the ghost has been killed before. But he always comes back.
Agnes just looks up at this. What?
Yurgastal always returns. Maybe in a generation. Maybe in a month. But Yurgastal is never dead. He is a ghost that walks among the mortals that live here. But do not worry. Yurgastal is not a vengeful spirit, but he is a violent one.
Those two things usually tend to go hand in hand.
Violence, vengeance, justice. You city people believe that all of these things bear morals and ethics combined. Violence is not an inherent problem. Violence is a tool. Vengeance is a poison that seeps in through the heart and kills the soul.
Makes sense. The storm is not going to be angry at you if you weather it.
You are wise, Patrick. Yes, this is what we mean.
Well, I think best thing for us to do then is to rest up and decide who's going to go with whom, and make sure we're prepared for the morning.
They look at each other and nod, and will go and sleep in their separate camp. Now this camp is away from yours because again they're not supposed to be interfering, but they did apologize because basically Yurgastal was a powerful foe, and they did want to intervene, but they're tasked with not. I mean, you kind of get that impression, even though they didn't so much as say that. You know what I mean?
They're the referees.
Right. we're gonna fast forward a little bit because obviously I want to, get more interactive time. But yes, eventually you guys discuss, and Holly, Quinn, and Dante get separated, and Agnes, Mercutio, and Padric get to go together as well. You rest, you heal. Before we move from the fireside to the next morning, is there anything you guys would like in this quiet moment to do?
So Patrick will certainly have taken the time to repair his gun that got chomped on, and from his pack, he's going to take his old armor, since his new set has been completely and utterly destroyed and is just a pile of shredded leather now.
Mhm.
And there were some magical war paints that you said I got.
Yes, indeed.
I don't know if those got added to my inventory.
They did not. But you feel free to add them.
Okay. What was that called again? And is that ain't gonna be in the items, or?
You know what,
So-
OG? Fine. Only because you're right. It is nice, and they do feel guilty. When you go to your tents, you will each also find a potion bottle. These are like sort of little goat skin tiny bottles, not glass, and they are filled with a small healing potion that'll heal 2d8 plus 8 hit points. You don't need to drink it today, but you guys can hang on to these. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are groups already split, or
We're
will
gonna be
it
fast forward
split in the morning?
in the morning. You're gonna be splitting in the morning, but we've just we're fast forwarding through the discussion of who do we send with people. Oh well, Holly and Quinn.
Well,
should
no,
probably- yeah,
I was
yeah.
just asking because if we're sending in the morning, then over the night, before everybody goes to rest, Merc would like to reflect on what Agnes said, that he can trust the group and herself to confide in, and he will through it before everybody goes to bed. He will tell everybody what he learned, that Iomade has abandoned him, which is why he's been all out of sorts lately.
Wow.
I think Agnes will just. I think she's gonna envelop you in a big hug if you let her. She'll be like, oh dear boy, that's. That's terrible. I'm sorry.
What does that mean for you?
Well, it means that my abilities have changed. Remember when fighting that golem, how I died a second time and came back?
I didn't realize you died a second time. I saw you go down. When you got back up, I figured you're just knocked out.
Oh yeah, no. I was in another place for sure. My powers are coming from someone I wish they wouldn't.
Well, that doesn't sound too ominous.
Oh dear
Oh,
Lord, it's not Asmodeus again, is it?
No.
Oh.
I don't think she aligns herself with him. Unfortunately, my powers are coming from.
You know what? You don't even have to tell us. What's important to us is that you're still who you are when we met with you. And if that's the case, then that's all I think we need to know.
Okay.
The rest is personal shit that you gotta figure out on your own. And if you need to talk through some of it, then you can do that. But don't worry about where your power comes from. I think worry about what you do with it. And I think if you keep doing what is right with it, it's going to come from the right place.
I sure hope so. Well, I think
And
we
if you
should
ever
get some
decide
rest.
to give up on the whole champion of a god thing, I can teach you how to shoot a gun.
I think I like my sword.
Eh,
As damaged as she is, she's been with me a very long time.
understood.
Well, thank you for listening. I very greatly appreciate it. And yes, Merc did accept the hug from Agnes. I think we should get some rest because who knows what tomorrow will bring. After that lion,
Patrick winces. Yeah, anything with less teeth, I think, is going to be a little welcome.
As you rest for the night, you have a restless sleep. The desert is colder than you thought, and worse still, the sounds of just the small creatures and animals that exist and live in the Badlands kind of every now and then keeps you awake. Agnes, you in particular, as you contemplate the idea of the ghost not being dead. However, eventually, as all things, the evening passes. The next morning, you are awoken, and the two teams set off. As you bid farewell to your other companions, you make your way towards a large structure in the Badlands. Above ground, you see what remains of an ancient and old acropolis. It is partially collapsed. A tower, broken and beaten by the sand, bleached till the stones itself bared its ugly interior, has the seven-pointed star emblazoned upon it. For those of you who do not know what the seven-pointed star is, I wonder if there's actually no, there's no image of the Acropolis. Let me see if I can find a picture of the Shehedron. Yeah, there we go.
Oh no, that brings back player PTSD.
Does it really? Why? I didn't know why.
Because I played Rune Rise of the Rune Lords.
Alright. That is the symbol of the Shehedron. A seven-pointed star. Alright. So. What else? Okay. Now, as you approach, you head towards one of the towers. You can see in the distance your comrades making their way towards another. Just to the side of the mark in front of you, a pair of 20-foot wide stone doors, pardon me, stand ajar, leading down a dusty flight of stairs, descending. Oh, dang, I forgot to do something. Do you mind if we go back a little bit?
yes,
Okay,
go ahead.
hold on.
I meant to say no, I do not mind, not yes, as in
I understood.
Yes, go back. No, I do not mind.
yes, that is
Okay. The previous night. Okay. So. That evening. Patrick, you are repairing your gun. It is broken, chewed on. You see the markings that bent the barrels and the interior pistons. Without a forge or anything, it's almost impossible to fix. You've managed to straighten it as best you can with the tools available to you, but in frustration, you kind of have these few moments, these tiny little outbursts, private to yourself. Make a perception check.
Sec. Perception. $25. You're muted.
Sorry. I was just saying you might. No, I don't think you're okay. Oh, it pretty much fails on a natural one. Okay, let's try that. Yeah. Oh, that was almost a natural one, but it is a natural 20. You notice nothing. All right. So
There we go.
you turn around to grab some more tools. And when you turn back, there is someone you do not recognize standing over your gun, inspecting it. It is a rather lean but muscular figure, dressed in loose-fitting robes.
Okay. Anything that I notice about them other than they're dressed? They're just standing there observing any physical features that stand out or vibe that I'm getting from them.
Yes. You get the vibe that this person immediately, like, this guy definitely gives off the impression he knows about guns. Like, he's not just looking at it like, oh, look, a gun. He is looking at it, scrutinizing it, almost. You also notice that he has cat-like ears and black fur on one half of his body and white fur on the second. It is then you kind of trail down and try to like kind of get a better look at him. But as he turns, you notice he is wearing bright red armor.
Is it mantis armor?
It looks very similar to mantis armor. As he says, "Your weapon. It has seen quite a lot of battle. It has been maintained meticulously, though there are some things even the most steady of hands cannot prepare you for."
This is true. For example, I was not expecting to be in the mouth of a lion yesterday.
Death is unexpected, yet everyone experiences it. Strange that it still manages to creep up silently upon us when we least expect it.
I wouldn't say death itself is unexpected, just the timing.
Yes. It is all about timing. People wanting more time. People wanting to spend their waking hours filling it with ambition, family, love, or even just a quiet moment where one can appreciate the intricacies of the tools in which they work. You watch as he sort of flicks out a what looks to be one of these strange, like sort of, it's like a lever arch for your rifle. As he flicks it out, this is something that it does come out, but you don't know if this person is, like you don't know what he's doing. Like you know what he's doing, but you don't know why he's doing it. That's the thing. As he
Patrick's gonna cringe a little. People are touching his stuff.
he reaches down and he pulls out something, and he slots it in, twisting it and putting it back in place. He had a replacement part that you did not have, which he has just fitted in. Your weapon will not have the broken condition for 6 shots, if you want to write that down.
Okay.
He does not toss you your gun, but he hands it over to you by the stock. What do you do, Patrick?
I will take it from him, keeping an eye on him,
Mm-hmm.
and give a quick inspection into his work.
Make a perception check.
Perception or crafting?
Perception.
26.
As you try to keep your eye on him, you glance down for a fleeting moment. As you do, you inspect his work, and it's good work. It's, like I said, replace the pot seamlessly, and the pot itself is not tampered with or in any way, shape, or form designed to do anything. However, it is one of those things where, from the other damages to the gun, it's only a stopgap at best, but it'll work at least somewhat. But the moment you look back up, he is indeed gone.
Patrick will just kind of mutter a small curse under his breath. Assassins, man, God. I'm not really sure what to make of that.
Back to today. All right. Yeah.
No wonder I slept fitfully.
I know, right? So, as you begin to make your way down into the Acropolis, Patrick, ahead of you, you see a familiar face. It is the person who visited you last night. Oh, wow, what a coincidence. Now you know who this freaking guy is. Yeah, my bad. That's why I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot about him. Dang it. All right.
I don't know why, but my camera isn't working at the moment.
As you approach,
You got
you
Right, I've been trying to
can
troubleshoot and fix
tell-
it and like
oh,
restart
sorry,
my
one second.
computer.
Oh no. Oh god. Okay, hold on. Up. Okay, let's see. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. I was in a different call. Okay, there we go. Done. Haha. Now you don't get to hear the behind the scenes of the D20 deathmatch I'll be doing later on. I accidentally left it open.
I was gonna.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Say, the voices are back.
Yeah, all the voices are back. No, that's fine. By the way, guys, in case you didn't know, after today's stream, I'll be on D20 Deathmatch. So if you want to come watch me do that's what I'll be doing.
Dag just outed himself on accident.
I did, but it's fine. There's a surprise for the end. But anyway, let's keep going, shall we? All right. So, Patrick, you notice that next to this individual is what looks to be a rifle, and upon his hip is a pistol.
All right. I'll kind of look at him like, good morning. I will have to say I wasn't expecting to see you here.
Friend of
Or
yours,
again.
Patrick?
Agnes calls it weren't they expecting to see him?
Someone who stopped by last night. A
What?
quick chat.
He opens his eyes and
That's-
says, yes, death does tend to be very surprising when it inevitably catches us.
So
How do these random people just keep finding you in the middle of nowhere, Patrick?
You know, at least this time it's not a giant bug.
I will make this very simple. I am not here for the armored man or the fortune teller. You are not to return to Korvosa, and I am here to ensure that this happens. The Queen has a very complicated relationship with the Mantis. The others that will follow me, they have their own mission. But the one that I have accepted for the Great Akachek only involves you. Understand, I do not take many contracts out. Only the ones that I think will truly offer a worthy prize to my god.
Merc will immediately step in front of Patrick and raise his shield.
I would say I feel honored, but if I'm being honest, I don't.
It is not an honor in the way you would think. Some hunt powerful foes. Others simply look for the monetary wealth. For me, it's all about the blood. I kill nobles, regicide, assassinations of those with power and influence, those who believe themselves beyond the scope of death because of what they earn and what they have with wealth. I enjoy reminding them that all that wealth and power and influence does is make you fat, turn you into food. It is not very often that my task takes me away from the city, chasing across the Cinderlands. So when I say it is an honor, it is only because it will be the first real challenge I've had in quite some time.
Do you think maybe
Well-
she's just gonna talk us to death?
I don't know what they told you about me, but power and influence has not been my lot. Maybe now by happenstance, and that is simply because the Queen has seen fit to get rid of the rest of my family to the point that they, and I'm still not even sure why, decided to bring me back into the fold. I was exiled. I am not in a place of power and ease. And I am not fat and lusting on my wealth. My wealth that I have now is simply because accident.
I never said that.
Shouldn't have been mine.
I never said that you were my target, only that I needed to kill you.
Well, if your target is someone else in my remaining family, then it's true. You will have to kill me to get to them. If your target is anyone that I know and I care about, it's true. You will have to kill me to get to them. So we can keep talking about this, or we can deal with it.
Oh, my apologies. I was just giving your friends an opportunity to live. If they choose to stand against me, as I'm sure your metal friend intends to, then they will not be spared. And I'd much rather only kill those who I'm being paid for. After all, someone may pay for your death at some point or another, and it would far be irresponsible if I were to take that privilege and paycheck from another assassin.
Can I just shoot him while he's talking about this because I'm tired of him?
Make a reflex save.
I was gonna say Agnes is about to
It's
throw a
gonna
rock at his
be-
head.
You guys are gonna shoot each other. He's gonna crit.
All right, he gets a 30. Oh, Oh, natural 20. Patrick gets his off first. There is a huge
Nice.
boom. Patrick, you'll get your single action shot, and we'll go into initiative.
Okay.
Also, heck yeah.
So I just get one shot.
Mm-hmm.
I will say I had, while I was fixing it, loaded a real bullet into it.
Sure. Happy for that.
So natural 20.
Nice.
Ah, nice. All right.
That's 2 in a row.
All right, let's do it. Actually, yeah, that is 2 in a row. Roll another d20.
Patrick, just use
All
your
right,
nat
just a
20.
regular-
Kill him in one shot.
You do need to roll a natural 20.
All right, that's just roll one in the chat.
Just
right?
roll it in the chat.
Come on.
Ooh.
Aw.
It's right there. But unfortunately, no, that is not the insta-kill. All right, drop it on him.
Okay. All right, so this is just a regular shot. None of the fancy stuff. 33 points of damage.
All right. 33 points of damage
And-
as... Yep.
He's got to make a DC 27 fortitude save or be stunned 1.
Sorry, DC what, sorry?
27.
Very
Don't forget
well.
the crit card.
27.
Oof. All right.
And let's get
yeah.
you... And what's your crit card number?
Let's go with lucky number 3.
3. 1, 2, 3. All right. That is... push the target back 5 feet.
All right, and also I forgot because this has got a impactful rune. That also does on a crit. On a crit, it's another DC 27 fortitude save or be pushed 5 feet away from you.
Ooh, nice.
So he's gonna get pushed 10 feet if he fails.
All right. And
Yep.
he does get pushed into the wall. He will take an extra... oh, actually, he might ignore that. He does ignore it. He would take damage. However, as the bullet penetrates his shoulder and pushes him against the wall, you see a crack appear in the wall behind him. However, something bothers you, Patrick. You've shot so many people and you've seen everyone's reactions. There's something wrong about his reaction. You look and you notice, because you don't even need to make the check. Most of you will be able to actually make this without any check. But there is now a hole in his chest where you shot him, but not a single drop of blood comes out.
Is he undead?
You will have to find out on your turn. As he
All right.
pulls himself forward, he says, "Let us start with your friends. After all, I would hate to miss because I was shooting through thick and strong armor. Mercutio,
Yes.
a pistol shoots out at you. Oh my god, come on. No. I'm gonna jinx point that. Hell to the no. Let's try that again, shall we? Much better. But a miss.
That is a miss.
I'm going to use my nat 20 and turn it into a crit.
Okay.
All right. How many hit points do you have?
118.
All right. Half of 118 is 59.
And he's no longer. He is no longer within 15 feet of me, is he?
He is not.
Damn.
All right. As he blasts a hole in you, your armor explodes outwards from the back of you as you take 59 points of damage.
Oh. I really hope those guys aren't in here and they see that.
And the crit card.
3.
1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. Sorry. Hold on. No, that's half your hit points with that plus half again. So that is another 25, 24, 29. So that's another 29 damage.
What?
Because it's half your hit points on a regular hit. Then, if it's a crit, I don't want to double it and just kill you. So it is...
Okay, then can I hero point to step within 15 feet so I can use one of my reactions?
Sure.
Alright, then I will do that. So I
Done.
can go within 15 feet and I will use my selfish shield reaction. My self-interest keeps me safe. I gain resistance to the triggering damage equal to 2 plus half my level, regardless of the type.
Okay. Unfortunately, the damage type is not a type. It is a percentage.
Oh, okay. Well then, either way, I'm
I'll leave you.
closer.
I'll leave your hero point. But yes, no. This thing does not do traditional damage. It literally hits you with a curse that knocks down your hit points by a percentage. So you,
Ouch.
yeah. So basically, this is a the equivalent of a curse effect. And what would happen then is you get brought down to a certain point, and that curse then kills you. This is not the right deck. What am I even looking at?
I don't know what he just did, Patrick, but it's not normal.
All right, I need a
Nothing
number
about
between
this
1
is
to
normal.
1 to 5.
3.
3? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Shit.
Oh,
Literally,
It is what it is.
literally the effect is triple damage.
you know what? It is what it is.
It is
I
what it
will
is.
hero point to stay on 1.
All right, done. All right. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Yep, triple damage. Okay, so basically, you know that thing I said that vaporizes you in 3 shots? Apparently that one hit was good enough and it would have likely vaporized Mercutio had you not been undead. He kind of looks confused as to why you're still alive. Yeah, he absolutely looks completely confused as to why you're still, well, quote-unquote, alive. As he then says, takes aim at Agnes. With his, oh, sorry, ignore that one, Agnes. No matter what it is, yep, we're gonna ignore it. I always forget that it needs to do the thing. Okay, here we go. All right, Agnes, the second bullet flies in your direction.
Oh, at least it's not a crit.
Hmm?
At least it's not a crit.
It's true. And that is only, oh, sorry, no, ignore that. That's not 10 points of damage. That is half your hit points. Which is 35, well, no, 40.
Huh. I do have something I can do, though. My arrow catching shield. It's at the broken threshold, but this will break it. But a ranged weapon strikes a creature within 15 feet of me, so Agnes, and I have my shield raised. And the attacker has not yet rolled the attack. The triggering strike targets me instead of its normal target. And I gain the effects of the shield block reaction.
Okay, you will die. The effect is death. If he hits you.
There's still a good chance he can't. Like I said, I also
Okay,
gain
no,
shield
if you're
block.
as long as you're confident, like I
mean,
said.
you can, like, Agnes can take a hit as well, and I've got healed. Like, I get that everyone's protective, but
Yeah, no, and
Yeah,
it's not, and keeping in mind,
just-
it's not damage. You can't reduce the damage on this. Mercutio, what are you doing?
I'm just rereading what. All right, I won't do it. No.
Okay,
Yeah. All right,
cool.
fine. I won't
All
do it.
All right, Agnes, you take the second shot. The third shot is going to go for Padrick. He is going to... actually, is he going to do that? Hold on 1 second. Self-loathing. Nope. Vendetta. Nope. Rules of
Have
vengeance.
some of us still got the concealed condition on? No.
Oh, I think you guys do.
No, we don't.
No, I took off Padrick's one.
Ah.
All right. No, I think. Is he gonna take his third shot on Padrick? I mean, sure, why not? Padrick, we'll give it a go. No. His third shot will miss, flying wild. You too can buy this weapon. Yeah, that's pretty much it. He's a salesman. No. Well, kind of. The secret magic, the secret menu item are these weapons because I know they're here. However, if they kill him without it, there's no way I'm giving these to them. Just to be fair. Yeah. All right, that is that. Mercutio, you're up next.
All right. I assume he's within 20 feet of me.
Yes, he is.
All right. Then I'm going to move right up into his face.
Mm-hmm.
And I assume it would be an action to determine whether or not he's undead with my lure undead skill.
Yes, it is.
All right, then I will determine if he is undead first before I... That is a 30.
Mm-hmm. He is a creature known as a Pale Stranger, a mysterious revenant born and bred of pure vengeance.
Perfect. Merc will strike with his holy longsword.
All right.
Or will try to anyway. That is... You know what? I will use my nat 20 for that.
Sure. Done and
So
done.
Yeah, so he's going to take 2d8 plus 5 slashing plus 2d4 spirit damage, which, if the system hasn't updated, it's holy damage.
It should work. 34. All right. Nice, nice. Yep, that is the damage as it comes in and the holy sword strikes at him with a heavy cleaving cut.
And then Merc will, since that's his last thing, will shout to Padrick, "He's undead!" Hopefully Padrick has something that can affect undead.
And you have your crit card.
Oh, you know what? Since I'm number 2 in line, let's go with number 2.
Number 2. All right, 1, 2.
Triple damage.
All right, that is no effect. Let's try again. Bewildering display. The target is off guard for 1 round.
Nice.
So he is caught by surprise by your rather holy attack. Boom. Done and done. Okay. Which then brings us to Agnes.
It is Padrick's turn after me.
Oh, is it? Sorry, Padrick. I already changed it in the thing, and yeah, it's fine.
All right. So I do have a holy weapon, which is the pepper box that I got. But we're gonna see. That does not do quite as much damage as the rifle. Let's see. Let's give it a try, though. So, in one smooth action, Padrick will drop his rifle and pull out of his pocket a 3-barreled gun. This is loaded already. It's got 3 shots loaded. And he will do a fulminating shot of fire, because fire and the undead are always a good combination. And I will take a shot at him.
All right, nice. Take a shot.
Nice.
All right.
Crit.
Deal your damage. That is a beautiful crit. Very nice. He resists through some of it, but he endures. All right.
All right. And so I've got quick draw, so would changing my weapons count as an action? Drop one, pull the other out.
Yep, not a problem.
Would that or would that not? Because I have quick draw.
It won't take an action.
Okay, so, and since this has already got ammo, so that was 2 actions, fulminating shot and the strike, which means I actually, and this is rare for Patrick, can take a second shot.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, and this is just going to be with the holy damage. No fire this time. And that is 26.
That is a miss.
All right. Hey, here's what it is.
All right, we go to Agnes.
Okay, that gun is a problem, and that really hurt. So Agnes is going to
Oh.
attempt,
Sorry, do you mind if I do something with Agnes real quick?
as long as it doesn't involve a T-Rex, yes.
Very well.
Or tentacles.
Damn it. All right. Agnes, could I get you to make me an
Just
occultism?
anything with a T.
Can I get you to make me a occultism check, please?
Yes. Cool. 37.
Oh, nice. You realize that the bullets are not really the source of the damage from these creatures, from these shots. There is a curse that has been placed upon you, like an active curse. If you want to, I will allow you to spend 2 actions to try and see if there's something you can do to mitigate that curse. Otherwise, you can keep fighting.
Okay, so does she think it's like a long-acting curse? Because I was going to attempt to disarm him on the guns. We couldn't shoot it anymore.
With the score that you got, here is how the curse works. When you are shot by one of these bullets, you are basically reduced by 50% of your permanent health. This is to your total. This is to your total health.
Got you.
And then obviously the second time it hits you, it brings you to 25, and the last time it brings you to 0. That's why the crit is dangerous, because I didn't think about the crit, and I was like, technically that would be 100%, and so I went, no, we'll go to 75 and then follow the thing. However, this is on every hit, and that's permanent, meaning that you cannot heal it, you cannot restore it. Oh, thank you, McClover. Sorry, Patrick, I did forget your crit card. So yes, if you do, however, remove the curse, it won't heal him, but it resets the curse, so he'd have to shoot him again, and it would not do any damage, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
I hope that makes sense.
I would like to. Yeah, I would like to attempt to do that then. If Agnes recognizes it as a curse, yeah, she will probably apply her mental powers and fortune telling powers to try and
Nice. You need to
Dismantle
pick a
it.
target and then make a occultism check. And Patrick, what's your crit card number?
Let's go with number 1 for the crit card, and also, of course, the DC 27 against being stunned 1.
Very well. His cheek gets blown out as you shoot him in the jaw.
Okay.
And a fort save. Sorry, was it a fort save?
Yeah, it's a fort save.
He is good. And our occultism check from the master occultist. Also, who are you targeting? Padraig or Mercutio?
Like, I have no way of knowing how badly damaged Mercutio actually is.
Given he got,
I know that no matter how much damage he takes, he's going down. So it's like from a meta perspective, it's like
from a meta perspective, yeah, it makes sense. But okay, you know
no
what? Roll
point,
a
but like
roll a perception check, as we'll
Hmm.
get to see if you can have the insight to figure that out.
I was gonna say I have 2 hero points. I can still stay on 1 twice.
To reiterate, you won't have 1 hit point.
yeah, that's not how this
Your
works.
max hit points will be 0.
Oh, it's lowering my max hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to kill him fast.
All right, with a 24. I'd say with a 24, between you and him, you would be more concerned about Mercutio only because he's undead and he doesn't show pain in the same physical way that people with pain receptors and stuff would.
Also, Padraig hasn't been hit yet. Agnes would know that. Like, she
Yes,
saw
correct,
that bullet
correct.
miss Padraig.
Yeah,
So then there's only me and him that's got the curse. So Agnes will, yes, attempt to unravel the curse from Mercutio.
There's also a giant hole in Mercutio's armor.
All right. Let's make that occultism check.
Okay. Come on, don't let me down. Oh, 35.
Nice. With a 35, that is precisely what you needed. Mercutio, your max hit points are no longer at 1. So, yeah, no longer at 1%. They are now at 25%.
Hey.
Which means he needs he needs one more well, he still technically needs one more shot to kill you, but that's only because you use the hero point. But now you can use the hero point to again avoid that instant death effect.
Perfect.
All right, Agnes, that is your turn. And this is where we play Unwelcomed.
Oh, wait.
Yeah?
I'm immune to death effects.
It's not a death effect. You
You
are...
just said it was.
No, as in you... Okay, so when your max hit points is 0, it is an effect which will result in your death. It is not an effect that has the death effect trigger. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay.
Good. Yes, because I know what you mean. It is... Yeah, it will simply drain your... It'll drain you till there is nothing left. It'll turn you into a husk. Unwelcomed arrival. Dun, 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 dun. Boom.
Oh, this guy wasn't the unwelcome arrival?
No.
It's Grundy.
Great.
Oh no.
His backup is. And they immediately take the 2 Shoanti referees hostage. And they basically sneak up behind him and have grabbed them both. They will they resist? No, they won't. They'll welcome death.
They'll welcome death.
Oh, they do. All right. We then go to the Pale Stranger. As this happens... I don't know if he knows about the occultist stuff. Let's see if he... is there any way he can know about it? Nah, not really. He'll try. Why not? 14? Nah, he has no idea what Agnes did. So he's gonna shoot. He's gonna shoot Mercutio again. is there a mischance? Oh, because he's dazzled. Right, cool. First shot will miss. He's going to try again. Much better. And he will hit. Mercutio, do you wish to use your hero point to stay alive?
Yes. Yes, I will.
Okay. Oh, and that should be both your hero points gone now. All right. You ready to roll those last dice, Mercutio?
Always.
All right. He's going to take his third shot. And he will miss. All right. What is your AC, by the way?
33.
Ooh, lucky. All right, well, because if he wasn't dazzled, that would have gotten you.
Oh, yeah.
All right. He is no longer dazzled, however. And we then move on as he is going to... Who's next? Mercutio, you're up.
Me. All right. I will attempt to strike 3 times.
Let's see it. 1.
Uh,
All right, as you do so... Hold on.
Oh.
Yep. As your first... Well, okay, we'll get to you first, and then we'll get to you second. First time you strike at him, the Red Mantis assassin stabs the Shoanti tribesman in the back. He winces and cries out in pain, taking 23 points of damage. When you, does that change anything you do with the second attack, or you just, you keep swinging?
well, did Merc hear the screaming?
Yes.
Because I don't... Okay. Am I smart enough to put 2 and 2 together that me swinging just caused that?
Oh, no, it's not a cause. They're held hostage. You know how hostages work? You know, if you do stuff that the kidnappers don't like, they harm the hostages. It's that situation.
Well, yeah, that
yeah,
so what I just said is literally that.
Yeah,
Me
no, not.
attacking him caused him
Sorry.
to stab
I
him.
thought you meant like when I hit him, it's like, you know, it's fine. I thought you were talking about magic stuff.
No.
It's fine. Yep.
No.
Yep. Yes, you do recognize the correlation. These assassins, even though they've got like these big red Mantis helmets, you can't see their features or their faces, but you can see that they are watching you intently.
Cowards. Merc
Oh, sorry.
takes his
Sorry,
second-
my apologies. I didn't know if you were waiting for a response or not. As you say that, I don't think he'd really respond. I think he just says, "Oh my God, yes." Hold on. He's gonna whisper this in your ear. The real cowardice is finding an excuse. You could say what you want, but you're the one not finishing this. You're not willing to pay the price, and that is cowardice. We mantises always make sure that we pay what is due.
Yeah, it is very much in Merc's nature to not let people who aren't really involved get hurt. So this really it's really twisting his arm. And he just puts his sword, like, he's still holding it, but he's got it down to his side now. And he won't, because the guy's right. Merc isn't going to be willing to sacrifice an innocent to...
All right. Patrick,
He's
you're up next.
conflicted.
Patrick's experience with these guys is that while this particular person may not want to kill anyone he hasn't been paid to, I don't feel that the others would have qualms about taking us all out.
Oh no, the red mantis are the kind of burn the entire forest to kill the one guy kind of people.
Yeah. So it is us or them.
Mm.
And I'm going to get rid of the biggest threat first if I can.
All right, Mercutio, make a reflex save. Oh, you mean to you? Sorry, my apologies. It's fine. It's
Yes. Yes.
Also, by the way, I will tell you this. You can tell from kind of the look on this guy's face that he's not overly happy that the other mantis have stepped in.
Well, hopefully that will distract him.
He's not really distracted,
so-
but yeah. I get what you're saying.
I'm still focused on him, though. So I've still got one bullet left in my third chamber. And I will... So was it the fire that he resisted last time?
No, he has just an overall 10 resistance. He's
Okay.
got like so a pale stranger is basically like, you know, the spirit of vengeance, like in the old Ghost Rider version. It's like as long as he has hatred in his heart, he's hard to kill.
Gotcha. So I have to show him love.
Technically, yes, but you'd need to figure out what he needs. You know, it's like one of those things of like, you know, an oil tycoon killed my daughter. Now I need to go and get vengeance and kill everyone that's on that on my list. That's what a pale stranger is.
Yeah. But I would not really actually even know that.
No, but Mercutio does.
Yeah. So I will I'll do another fire fulminating shot. So 2 actions here.
Mm-hmm. All right, that'll hit.
33.
All right.
5 points of damage, and I will use my last action to reload.
All right, done and done. Sorry, 15 points of damage. There we go. All right, done. At that point in time, the other assassin takes his strike. All right. All right, and that is an extra 7 points of damage there. All right. So as the assassins see you take on the second shot, they dig their blades deeper into the necks of the of the hostage that is there. Again, it doesn't. Even though they're in pain, neither of the Shoanti men cry out as they are being cut up. Agnes, you're literally bearing witness to this right behind where you are. What do you do?
Excellent. I was just making sure that Agnes knew that this was all going on behind her.
Yes. Yeah, it's kind of on the staircase. They're slightly above where the other two guys are standing.
So Agnes would like to a shatter mind spell. So it's a 60-foot cone, targets only enemies.
Nice.
And then she'll kind of like say, get ready to move to Shoanti, just in case like them getting disoriented gives the two Shoanti a chance to escape or something. That's what she's trying to do. So it's basically we'll just drop the saves on them first. Why did you not? Oh, I hit the
All
wrong
right.
one.
You begin to channel your psychic energy and launch a cone towards them. The first mantis saves. The second mantis fails with a critical.
Oh, okay. So he's going to take that. But should half
It halved
Yep.
automatically, so 7 points of damage.
Yep.
The second dude, not so
I'll
lucky,
take that. And he's
is
also
dead.
stupefied.
He is destroyed.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess he's extra stupefied.
Bah! He is dead. You do, however, notice that his again organs, etc.,
Mhm.
as they explode outwards, don't seem to be of the living variety.
Oh,
All right.
unpleasant.
Which then brings us back to the mantis. The mantis does not fuck around. At this point in time, he will absolutely execute the Shoanti tribesman that he is near. And with a single solitary thwack, a halak is no more.
Oh, there's no chance to save him.
He then moves over to the second hostage and does the same. He's going to try to do the same, should I say? He might not. This is his second attack after all.
Fun to save the NPCs,
Oh, it's kind of how hostage situations work.
but I could heal them.
Well, not when they're dead. Ooh, he lives! Oh, wait, no, he doesn't. Hold on, wait. I need an extra 8 points of damage. He might live. He might live. Oh, no, he does live. Yeah, he's alive. For now. Barely. But he is grappled again. Alright. The Mantis Assassins are not playing around. And neither is this guy. The Pale Stranger looks to you and looks to Mercutio. Alright. Dang. Do or die, Cohen babies. This is it. He's either going to go for Padrig and try to complete his mission, or he's going to go for Mercutio and get him out of the way.
I'm willing to be the wall if I had a hero point.
But you don't.
I don't.
It's easy to be it's easy to make the sacrifice when we can negate the cause of what do you call it? The consequences of it. But now this is where the real challenge is. All right. Do or die. Let's find out. All right, ladies and gentlemen. To Mercutio. The Pale Stranger. Takes his gun out and points it at the back of Mercutio's helmet. He is a holy warrior. He has been absolutely bringing down a world of hurt upon him. And he cannot afford to fail this mission. He aims carefully and takes his shot. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna get rid of that. Let me try that again. Ignore that one. Thank you. Alright. Here we go. Go again. Alright. That is a critical hit. There is the sound of the gun clicking, the hissing of the gunpowder within, and the loud bang that erupts from the gun. McClover! Alright, I'll tell you what. McClover, I'm going to re-roll that, but we will come back next week and find out what happened as Mercutio's helmet rolls and clatters on the floor. The last of your points. All right, that's impressive. All right, so guys, we're going to end there, but thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being a part of today. I do need to run because we are heading over to D20 Deathmatch. But guys, if you want to check us out at D20 Deathmatch, it is on YouTube at youtube.com/D20 Deathmatch. So go and check that out. We'll find out when we return what became of our friend Mercutio, and whether or not our other Shoanti tribesman is going to live or not. All this and more next week. We are just going to sign out today because I do need to rush. But guys, stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other because why the fuck not is free. And until we meet again, as always, from us to you, game hard or die trying. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.